up guys, this is Mr. Winters. In this video I'm going to do a little more measurement. I'm going to help you learn how to subtract two measurements. So let's do a couple practice problems together. Here we go. So we do 3 1/4 minus 1 1/2. Okay, now just like in adding fractions, before we can do anything we've got to have common denominators. So I'm going to start with that. If that's a 4, this needs to be a 4. Now I think, how did 2 become 4? Times 2. Now the next step is to take the numerator minus that numerator. But the problem here is you can't do 1 minus 2. So when that happens, you've got to borrow from the whole number. You're borrowing whatever the denominator is. I cannot do 1 minus 2, so I got to make a borrow here. I'm going to take 1 from the whole number, and I'm taking those 4 pieces and adding them there. Now I can do the problem. 2 minus 1 is 1. 5 minus 2 is 3. So my final answer is 1 3/4. 3 3/8 minus 1 1/8. When that happens, that's nice because it's pretty easy. We already have that common denominator, and that number is bigger than that number. So we can just do this problem. 3 minus 1 is 2. 3 minus 2 is 2. So I end up with 2 2/8. So that becomes 2 1/4 of an inch. 5 5/8 minus 2 1/2. My first step is get these common denominators figured out. So if this is an 8, that needs to be an 8. 2 turns into 8 by times 4. Now I'm making sure that number is bigger than that number. And in this one, we're good to go. 5 minus 2 is 3. 5 minus 4 is 1. My final answer is 3 1/8 of an inch. 1/4 minus 1 7/8. First thing is, that's a 4, that's an 8. We need common denominators. 4 becomes 8 by times 2. Now I have my common denominators. The problem here is I cannot do 2 minus 7. You get a negative number and we can't do that in fractions. So I've got to borrow from the whole number, and you borrow whatever your denominator is. So I'm going to take 1 off of there, and I'm turning that 2, I'm taking these 8 pieces and adding it to this, into 10. 1 minus 1 is 0. 10 minus 7 is 3. So my answer is 3/8. If that video helps you get a little better with your subtractions of your fractions, have fun, be safe, be creative, make cool things in the shop, and we'll see you on the next video.